You lied to me.
Why are you going through my stuff?
What do you explain to me? What is it?
What do you care? Olivia, you have no right to be asking me about the things I do. It's like, take good care of you and your family. Inevitable, Okoh nature. US today, America tomorrow. We are Prada today, tomorrow Gucci. I have no right.
The children!
I don't want to hit you.
Please don't hit her again, please.
If you don't want me to hit your sister, you say him.
Okay, so it happened that my trailer review in Everybody Loves Jenifa wasn't what I expected. Although I tried a bit, but it wasn't like, like I said, like in my trailer review that I said that Shege happened to, be involved in a bad business, but it was quite different. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, Everybody Loves Jenifa is currently streaming on Amazon Prime, and you can also download it on Movie Box if you haven't seen it, or if you are finding where to download it. If you've seen the series Jenifa's Diary, then Everybody Loves Jenifa wouldn't be quite difficult for you to be able to understand and follow it. So apparently Jenifa's Diary is a movie about a hairstylist, hairdresser Jenifa, which was played by Funke Akindele. She started off from scratch. She's an illiterate. She's not so fluent with her English speaking, but she owned like a really big business, and like she's a go-getter. She likes to put her mouth in what does not concern her. She's selfless. She cares about people a lot. She tries to help people. So Everybody Loves Jenifa is not far-fetched from Jenifa's Diary. So the good thing about Everybody Loves Jenifa is that we get to see everybody in Jenifa's Diary in this movie, and we get to see a lot of popular faces, a lot of veteran actors in this movie, like Patient Ozokwor. We are seeing Nnebe, we are seeing Isime. So I really love that they added a lot of popular. Like I always say, if you've been watching my reviews, that movies with the popular faces don't end up being the best movie. But I think I like how they, how they were able to place these popular actors, these veteran actors, how they did their part and they went up. So Everybody Loves Jenifa, this movie has 2 plots, and it's so funny that this movie is like a 2-hour movie. It streamed in the cinema sometime in December, but now it is on Prime. So it's funny that it has 2 plots, like I said earlier. But why do we have to plot? And the funny thing about this movie is I started off really fast. From the first 30 minutes of this movie was so fast, and it was quite obvious that it was fast. They were trying to give us this whole story, and they were trying to make another story into it for the later time. Because in my head I was wondering what are we going to see later if they start speeding up this movie. So the first 30 minutes of this movie, like I said, I was rushed. The plot was based women in abusive marriages. Then we have Lobster, who owns a supposed fake NGO, and this was played by Nnebe. And then we have Olivia. Olivia was in Jenifa's Diary at some point. This was played by Isime, and she was quite abusive to her husband. Funny how I think she got married to a white man, but yeah, she's married to Lobster, the NGO guy, and is abusive to her and is cheating. And here we have Angel, which was played by Destiny, who happened to be like Jenifa's rival in Jenifa's Diary. But yeah, we have Angel playing that character. And now she likes Lobster. She gets into him, and Lobster also is quite a cheat. And like I said, his NGO is quite fake. So for the role, I like the fact that Lobster just played this part, and he went through. But yeah, there was something quite strange that I didn't really understand the essence of why making that character feel so weird and mysterious. So the character of Miss Bassi apparently is a human rights activist. And yeah, she's played by Bisola. They kind of made that character feel so weird. The way she was walking, the way she was limping, I just didn't really understand the essence. I felt like she did really well, but I didn't really know why they had to make her feel that way, right? But the second phase of this movie, we have Shege. Jenifa goes to Ghana, and now one of the characters that I would like to emphasize on was Rex's character. It was played by Aiyeola. Big ups. I really liked how he played the role. He didn't really like how Shege was giving a lot of love to Jenifa, and she felt like she was not reciprocating. She felt like she was doing shakara a lot. But I like how how he carried that role, how it was obvious that he didn't really like her. And actually when Shege had to stab Rex, I was quite surprised because it just felt like he was switching his character. But I love that suspense. We didn't really see it coming. I didn't really know where they were driving to, but I really enjoyed how they did that to be able to bring out the truth from Toya. I enjoyed that. Let me not forget the visual cinematography, 10/10. It was obvious that this movie they spent a lot. brought a lot of veteran actors in this movie. I love that, you know, the visual was so clear, like you just basically want to keep on watching the movie. I love Jenifa and Shege's connection. It felt so nice. You know, there were lots of times they had that video call, you could see the connection in both of them. Funny how Adako was still selfish, like how she was in Jennifer's diary. I love the deal with this movie is the fact that they added, you know, these different languages into it. Everyone, you know, we had they speaking Yoruba, we had they speaking Igbo, and also when they were speaking Ghana. So like it just everybody just kind of merged their different languages into it, which was really good. You know, Jenifa, I didn't really like what they did with, you know, this whole cliche thing of police having to come at the end of the movie. I didn't really fuck with that. I felt like we didn't really need to have that. They would have just ended in a video, because, and I like the fact that we didn't even know what happened between Jenifa and Toyo later on. You know, Toyo felt like she was this whole church lady that was all self-righteous, but it was quite different what her husband was doing. So like the second part of this movie was they going to Ghana and, you know, getting involved in drugs. Like drug was thrown into their Airbnb apartment, so they just kind of got into the wrong side of things. But overall, Everybody Loves Jenifa. You know, this movie, like I said, 2 plots, it was nice, but you know, I felt like they would have just kind of like decentralized the main character, which is Jenifa, and just moved us to a different main character in this movie. But like the title says, Everybody Loves Jenifa. So guys, I'm going to read this one if I let me know if you've seen Everybody Loves Jenifa, and let me know what you think about it. And also please continue to watch my video, like my video, comment on my video, let me know what you think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.